Welcome to a new episode of A Journey with Joanna Marie. I'm your host, Joanna Marie, and we are here once again at Music Museum. And for today, we have a very special guest, a beauty queen, a fantabulous woman. And I'm sure that you are going to pick up lots of beautiful tips and insights from her. Without further ado, let's call her in. Welcome to the show, Andrea.
Thank you so much, Joanna. I'm so happy to be here, and congratulations on this wonderful, inspiring show.
Congratulations to you too. Miss Taguig, official candidate, right?
Thank you so much.
And this is for a pageant called?
This is for Queen of the World. We are now in the preliminaries to find 4 wonderful ladies to represent the Philippines in New York next year.
Wow, I'm so excited. I could actually see you already in New York representing the Philippines. Manifested tayo.
Thank you so much, Master Joanna. I really appreciate that. And I'm so looking forward to be able to carry the flag of the Philippines on an international stage and show them what the heart of a true modern Filipina is about.
I'm sure you're going to do well, and I'm sure you're going to make everybody so proud. But, of course, I want to ask you, or maybe, can you please provide some information about yourself to our viewers today?
Okay, so hi, I'm Andrea Alvarado. I have a lot of roles in my life. I play a lot of different, I have a lot of different hats. So I'm a corporate informal events host. I'm also a certified transformational life coach. I'm a musical theater actress, and I was also a former international school teacher.
So prior to transitioning to being a life coach or a transformational life coach at that, you were into theater.
Yes.
You were acting, you were dancing, you were singing.
Yes.
Can you please share to us how was life being in that kind of industry before?
For me, it was really a dream because it was my childhood dream to always be on stage. And for the longest time, I kind of took everyone else's advice and took the safe route. So I was a teacher, and I was telling the children, follow your dreams. If you want to be on stage, go and sing. If you want to be a doctor, you can be a doctor. Go after what your heart wants. And I think maybe after a couple of years, I decided, maybe it's time to take my own advice and actually follow what my heart was telling me. And that was to be on stage. And it was so magical. I worked with Repertory Philippines. I played the title role of the show, which was the Quest for the Adarna.
Yes.
And to me, it was just so amazing that I finally felt like this is where I belong. This is where I was supposed to be.
You felt so liberated.
Yes. Yeah. It was like, finally, I'm living life on my own terms instead of trying to live up to everyone else's expectations. And for me, that was one of the most fulfilling times in my life.
Yeah. So this is where you shouted, freedom.
Yeah. Really,
Wow.
freedom. And I feel like for me, it started with me understanding that I deserved it. Me embracing self-love, self-acceptance, and believing that I could do it.
Yes, definitely you can. Right. So what made you transition from the theater world going to becoming a life coach?
Okay, so right before the pandemic hit, I had a broken engagement. So I was engaged before, and that engagement ended. I got into a relationship, and that ended very quickly as well. So I was thinking to myself, what's happening? Right? There's something in my life that's not working. And the common factor here is maybe it's me. So I went into coaching myself. And funnily enough, one of my friends, she lost both of her parents at that time. And she was the one coming to me asking for advice from me. And I said, I don't know how to handle.
I can't help her because you are lost and broken at the same time.
Yes, exactly. And at the same time, I don't have the tools to navigate through grief. I can only empathize with her, but I felt like I could do more. So I decided to go attend a lot of leadership development workshops, and then eventually it became coaching workshops. And then that's where it transitioned. During the pandemic, I found that it was so helpful because that's where people needed that kind of help, that kind of empathetic ear, that kind of awareness as well.
Yes.
That they have power over their lives, that they can't, they don't have to be a victim of their circumstances. And that's the same thing. Like, if you feel called to help someone and you have the resources to do it, go for it, because that could be your calling, you know, because that's what I found when I found life coaching. This is my purpose work. I believe I am here to inspire and to empower other people, to see into them, to remind them that they are greatness and they are love itself.
But was it easy?
It was not easy. Everything that is worth it, you know, I feel like will come with some challenges that we learn from, right? So for me, it was not easy to, it sounds simple, you know, face your dragons.
Principle, right?
Yeah, face your dragons, face the things that you're afraid of, you know, do the things that you're scared to do. But it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage and a lot of belief that all of this is happening for a purpose.
Yes.
Kasi kung nangyayari to, and then wala namang patutunguhan, it's like, what am I doing this for? There is no, the pull is not strong enough. Yes. But if you feel in your heart that this is meant for you, then go and do it. And just take the plunge.
Yes. So you started as a coachee. You started as a participant to all these seminars. And then one day you realize that, hey, I can do this as well.
Yes.
Right? What were you thinking nung moment na nagkaroon ka ng parang eureka moment ba yun?
Yeah.
Yes. What was happening back then?
Okay. I felt like I just wanted to give back. With everyone who helped me in my own journey, I felt like I could also do this with my own network. And, you know, I believe that every person can create ripples of change.
Yeah.
And they just started. They have to start. And so for me, helping myself allowed me to help other people more powerfully.
Yes.
Me helping myself first allowed me to show up and be present in whatever, and hold the space for whatever this person I'm talking to is going through, without judgment, without blame, without any like preconceived notions. It's just being there and just reminding them again and again and again that they are greatness, they are love itself.
Yes. And that is so important. And I love that, because so many people are actually afraid to step into the spotlight and claim their own light.
Yeah.
Right? So what can you say to all these people who are currently struggling, that they cannot break through with their own fears, with their own limiting beliefs, who couldn't embrace their own greatness right now? What can you tell them so that they too can also experience the same liberation that you are experiencing right now?
Okay. First of all, I understand the struggle. I understand how scary it is to jump into something that you don't know what's going to happen next. To jump into something new that maybe no one in your family has ever done before. It's scary to be that person, to take that first step sometimes. But, you know, 3 words that's coming to my consciousness right now is just be you bravely. Be you bravely.
Okay.
No one ever created, no one is ever remembered for being shy. We are all here to make an impact in this world, and we need your light. We need your impact. We need your voice. So please go ahead and share it with the world.
Always remember, be you bravely. I also know that you are very huge, or are huge in terms of affirmation.
Yeah.
You say nice things to yourself on a daily basis. Can you share with us some of your powerful statements that you've been telling yourself over and over again? And how did it help you so far in your journey right now?
Okay. So this is a great question, Master Joanna, because for me, back then, I didn't really believe in affirmations too much. You know, it's like, oh, I'm saying these things about myself. It feels so weird because all of a sudden
There's disconnect, no? Parang yung heart and mind mo they're not agreeing. Totoo ba?
Yes,
Tama ba?
yeah. Pero, am I really like this?
Yes.
But for those of you who are just starting their affirmation journey, don't worry, that's normal. It really does happen. But what you're doing when you're sharing your affirmations with yourself is that you're actually rewiring your mind to see yourself in a more positive light. So one of the things that you could say to yourself, I am a powerful creator of my own destiny. I am love itself. I can do this. That's so simple, right? I can do this. I am capable. And I am worthy of all of the dreams and all of the things that I want to create in this world.
Because we all are.
Yeah.
We just have to keep on repeating it and then feel it because the magic is in the feeling.
Correct.
Right? So, you have this advocacy that you shared with me. Can you please tell our viewers what is help yourself, help others all about?
Right. Thank you so much, Master Joana. So my advocacy is help yourself, help others. Changing the world begins with you. We tend to hyper-focus on always giving to other people, which is okay. But you know what? It will lead to burnout in the long run. It will lead to resentment that you can't even explain why it's there. So that's why for me, it's so important that you help yourself, you heal yourself, you empower yourself first.
You love yourself.
That you love yourself unconditionally, because that's how you can empower, heal, inspire others as well. The best way to heal a broken heart, the best way to reach out to the underprivileged or someone who's hurting is to first heal yourself.
Yes.
And heal that light with them.
Yes. Because as they say, hurt people hurt people.
But empowered people empower
people. That is so nice. Do you have any life hack, Master Andrea? Oh, by the way, I call her Master Andrea. That's my favorite endearment to her. And it's a long story kung bakit, no? Pero simplified, that's just the way I want to call her. Okay, so Master Andrea, do you have any life hack that you can share to our viewers?
Sure. So some of the things that I've been doing that I didn't know had a big effect on me was, one is the affirmations. Two is having that quiet time to myself to really reconnect with my heart, get in touch with my breathing, and get in touch with what my body is.
Breathing.
Yes. So that's very powerful already, because it helps you rewire your mind to staying in the present moment instead of worrying about what happened in the past, instead of being so anxious about what's happening in the future. Breathing exercises really helps. Another thing is to do exercise or do activities that bring out your feminine essence, that bring out your feminine energy. For me, that really contributed to the glow that I have.
Yes, yes. That is so nice. That's why you look so beautiful. Kanina pa namin sinasabi, di ba? Ang ganda-ganda na skin mo. As your face is so
Yeah.
And I love how your fashion sense, your style, how you are showing up physically with your choices of clothes. You are a fashionista, right? So can you please share with us, how important is it for you dressing up, showing your best, and taking time to really do something about yourself physically?
So I've always loved playing around with fashion. For me, it's a representation of who I am and what I'm feeling on the day. And as one of my mentors, Mafe, would say, your image is your message. This is how you show up in the world. This is what you're telling the world. This is who I am. And I've discovered with how you dress, you're actually teaching the world how to treat you.
Yes. So true. That's something I've always been telling other people as well.
Exactly. And so with this, it's also a form of respect for me. It's my form of respect to the people that I'm going to encounter, saying, look, I put in effort and look like this for you today. And it's also a form of respect for myself, knowing that I deserve to look the way that I feel.
Yes, because at the end of the day, how you love, how you trust, how you respect yourself is how others going to love, trust, and respect you as well.
Exactly.
So dapat talaga there's alignment of, mental, emotional, physical, and especially spiritual.
Yeah, it's really just a manifestation of how you see yourself on the inside.
Yes. Thank you so much, Master Andrea. I pick up a lot, and I love that your image is your message.
Thank you, Bianca, for that.
Thank you for sharing that with us. Sobrang kulang yung time that we have right now. But I'm sure our viewers today, they picked up so many wonderful and beautiful quotes from you. And we hope, guys, that you would be able to use all of this information or all of this inputs you got from Master Andrea so you too can have your own message and be able to share it to the entire world. Thank you so much once again, Master Andrea.
Thank you for having me, Master Joanna, and thank you so much to everyone at Light TV.
Yes, this episode today is for the benefit of Bahay at Yaman ni San Martin de Porres. Marami pong salamat for allowing us to support your cause.
Bahay at Yaman ni San Martin de Porres. A center had its beginnings in 2002 as a feeding center in Tondo for the street children of Manila.
Also, we want to acknowledge our deepest gratitude to all our sponsors today.
We would like to thank the following.
Andrea Alvarado. You can follow her on her social media accounts. For Facebook, Andrea Monique A. For Instagram, Andrea Monique Alvarado. And see other social media accounts.
I Am Fantabulous by Joanna Marie. Be effortlessly stylish. Go to www.iamfantabulous.joannamarie.com. Laurus Enterprises, empowering you to reach new heights of success. Your journey to success is our business. Go to our social media accounts for more details. Millionaire Mind Intensive, the weekend that will change your financial life forever. September 9 to 11 at SMX Convention Center. Buy your tickets now. Quality living is just one the way. 𝗖𝗶𝗀𝗃.
LANDZ Hair and Makeup Studio.
Once again, we hope you got empowered in today's episode, and always remember, you are beautifully and fantabulously created for a purpose. So smile, and we'll see you for the next episode next week. Bye!